Well, welcome to a new project. We just got this car. Yeah, well, there's not a lot left of it. Um, I have most of the parts already, like glass, some new wheel arches, a lot of other material. The rear axle is a 7.4 from Ford Bronco, because of the power handle that I want this thing to make. Yes, it's a wagon. Um, I love wagons, so that's why I wanted to have this. Um, Axle is not fixed yet. Don't worry, it's not in there, right? Well, got some seats, a dash, and a lot of parts laying around. Front axle is original, which I will kind of scrap mostly, but we will see how things are going. Uh, yeah, it's Opel, but that's not the engine that's going in there. What's the engine, you're gonna ask? I don't know yet. Because we have a clean canvas and a lot of rust. Gonna make this drivable first, and then we will see about modifications and stuff. Already with the right engine and all the welding done. And we will see what it will become. But I'm gonna take you guys on that journey. And that's why I'm already showing you this piece of garbage, actually, to be honest. There's a lot of rust, like I said, completely missing. Rockers we have. Yeah, we will see what happens with this thing. But at least I'm going to show you guys. See you in a little bit. So, first day of working on this thing. Just a small day, some small measuring things, ordering things, and yeah, well, stuff like that. The front axle needs to go. We get another one. I made a deal for it, so that one needs to go. Gonna be 5 wheel lugs. So yeah, that's why we need another axle. Well, you can see this shit. Can I say shit on YouTube? But yeah, this is how I briefly put it in, with some wooden blocks so it doesn't hit the fender on the original point you can see right now. But okay, so I'm gonna get this out too. But first, I want to measure some things, so it needs to be square in there and lift it up because I want to make a 4-link system out of it. And of course, some smaller tires for the time being. Or we rip out the studs and make it 5 by 120 BMW stud. And let's start with that. It's not square. So here we have the front beam that's going out. The bolts are right there on both sides, and I think those are the only bolts that are in there. So yeah, let's get this out on both sides and lift the car up and see if the axle stays. Moment of truth. It's still coming up. Jump on it. It's officially an empty shell. What to do now? Put it on some rolling blocks and start welding, I guess. If you can think of a name for it, leave it in the comments and buy some merch if you can. We would love that. And this one will be done even quicker and maybe even better. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do metal-wise is drill these door out of it, what's left of it at least, on both occasions, so I can use new pins. And when I get the doors sorted, I can hang them in as quickly as possible, so I can make it waterproof as quickly as possible, or at least not. Yeah. Back to that part. Fenders need to go off, so bumper needs to go off. Bumper, you see it, little corner. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna see what we need to weld anyway. I got all the material already, so maybe we can go a little bit more. Need to order parts for the rear and front suspension, so yeah. And it's a little bit stuck here, because I can't get it over the boxy thing from the hoist. Mistakes. As you can see, everything is off, and I found out that that's not really working like I hoped. So I need to go somewhere and buy some longer wooden blocks, I guess. Which sucks. But yeah, this is what we knew. Rust. A lot of it, and I have everything to fix it, or at least most, because it's worse than I thought. But that's always with a project like this. I love this car, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of the that's in here. And first I want to do this, like I said. And yeah, but I think I first need to get some wood and maybe even a strap so I can get it over this myself. Little time to think about that. Because actually another car needs to go on the hoist soon, this week, quickly. The rest, it's not that bad. Just gonna clean it up and paint it. And wherever it's rusty, which parts we need, I'm gonna fix. Everything we don't need, just gonna go. So yeah, I've been working for 15 minutes on both of them from both sides, as you can see. And still not coming through. Remember, always wear safety while using a grinder. Can't say that enough. Let's do this. So after grinding the pieces out in between, I could use a hammer and a sizzle thingy, which worked out great. So they're out now, and that's one side done. Go to the other one. another reason why I don't like drilling. This shit always happens to me. I'm drilling, drilling, drilling. It grabs, smack my hand against the fender or inside of the fender, and the drill bit snaps. Great. So as you can see, I started on the driver's side. Depends on where you're watching from, of course. Well, this looks really bad. Gonna fix it up. Just good enough to drive it for a couple of years and then restore the body. Maybe. This is not original. That's not original. This should be going out like this. So, and yeah, of course, there's burr in here, or how you want to call it. I did cut it the right amount, I guess. Ooh, I'm happy with that. But it came right out. But yeah, we gotta restore this whole corner. These are most of the time issue. It's already broke here, so we have to fix that too. I have this whole piece, but the inside I don't, so I have to make plates for that. And see what I have to do here. I don't know yet, but that's the first part of welding and grinding on the body. Wish me luck. So it was nice to have the car tilted over. Pretty useless if you want to move it. So we brought two of those. Gonna put it under the car. And because everybody hates my drills, new drills. So call me an idiot, but this dent has to go, in my opinion. You see how the fender looks, huh? We've got a door, by the way. It's not in there completely, as you can see. I'm just trying to weld up the pillar where the door is holding in. So that's why the screwdriver and the jack are there. But then I need this fender off, and this annoys me. So we're gonna do that first. So that already looks a bit better. It's a little bit up right now. But yeah, we will fix that better later. So this is the A pillar as we left it. I'm gonna strengthen it a little bit and weld it and finish this side tonight. I hope for you guys it doesn't care because it's just second work. So did most of the welding from this off screen because, well, my welding isn't the best. And yeah, I want to continue, and when people are here, they don't want me to film. So for now, we have a door. We still need to rectify it a little, but it closes nicely. Make the bed empty because, well, we have the towers for up here for the coilovers on the back suspension. And yeah, so now we're gonna focus on this side so we can get the door in. And that's what we're gonna do right now, actually. And I hope you see a little bit more of it. So I made this unsafe contraption. But yeah, we need to work on this corner, and with the arm here, no matter where I put it, it's always in the way. So let's get to work and hurry up and put it safe, back safe. So we fitted up the first part. Is it perfect? No. I'm not a car mechanic. I'm not a restorer or anything. Did need a little bit of taps in this corner, but I think we're pretty there. And we're gonna weld it from here, outside here, and then fill in this gap with hammering and make it fit there, as you can see. I put it here flat with a clamp on it, so I'm sure that it doesn't go anywhere else. And then afterwards we will get this part out. I see, I forgot that now. And then we will make this little piece here, which is one piece on the steel we have. So that's a big win. Hopefully it overlaps completely. The other side didn't, so that's why I'm telling you guys now. And well, first we're gonna drink some coffee and get the welder started. Well, as you can see, we cleaned everything up, and is it perfect? No, 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 no. Is it weldable? Yes. Is it fixable? Yes. So we're gonna work with it. Let's go. Every time you think it's a small piece. Yes, I had to cut that out. And then there's this box here for strength. Well, this doesn't look pretty either, but we will see how far we come. So with all the welding stuff done for now to restore the car, my welder died. So yeah, I want to continue on this project, and well, there's a little bit of time that we have to. There's a deadline. So I put the fenders in paint stripper, and this is how they came out, and I dig that. So then maybe we go with rivets too, and just put them on like this. But if we do that there, we also have to do that there. But yeah, um, we are gonna cut this one out now because we don't need that anymore, and make them flush because, well, see-through panels at some point. So we need to fix that, and yeah, we will see. For the people that didn't get the memo yet, I wanted to go a little bit wider. So I bought Mark 1 Golf arches, and we're gonna tap them in for now, because as you know, the welder died. And we will see. Sorry for the lack of content, because I'm working my ass off to get a rolling shell here before our date deadline. Everything is welded behind the fenders, so the fenders can go on too. There's the front spoiler, and yeah, other fender can go on too. They are already done. They're over here. And after that, I first got to clean up because it's a freaking mess in here. But yeah. The light doesn't really work with this. Let me get back to that in for you a second, for me a couple of minutes. So now they are loosely on the car, and I already fancy it. So yeah, next step, lip. Because this is like a small child's face. Lip. I don't know how many times I taped this, but yeah. This is a problem. Come on, focus a little more. Yeah, I'm buying a new camera next week. I can't turn any further than this. And that's pretty strict. So we have to fix that. And to order to fix that, we have to change this and this. Also want to swap the calipers over to the back, so I'm gonna bolt this steering arm loose, and then we'll swap it to the other side so it's pointing that way, and then we can have the calipers on the back side where it's originally supposed to be, I guess. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, then we can get the steering rack in, steering shaft, and then it's steerable. Weird sentence. So yeah, let's work on that. After that, if that's done, we're gonna focus on the back first, make it a rolling chassis. And yeah, I've been out of this project for a couple of weeks now. So I have to refresh my mind too. If that's done, then we're gonna fix the lower ball joint, a plate, so the upper control arm doesn't go any lower, so the springs don't fall out when you lift it up. And but first make it steerable and rollable. That's the kind of process for now, because I want to have my hoist back again to do customer work, which is what makes it possible to bring you these videos. As you can see, I grinded off that little part of it, and I will weld this when I weld in the other ball joints. Huh. And now we're gonna focus on that part, that part, that one. And if that's loose, I will do it on the other side too. And then put everything back together and hope that it all fits and can steer both ways. So got the notch off here. The problem is I can't get these two loose. Tried heat on the other one, by the way. I tried heat, tried compressed air gun, nah, and a big pipe, and still not moving. Got this side done too, so cut it out. I'll leave it a little bit for now. I still have to manage. Have to change these for bigger ones, so I have to weld in here something anyway. So for now it's okay. It's just need to be a roller. Let's see if the plan works. And because I'm out of cutting discs, I have to wait a half an hour. That's the rule here before I leave this place. So I will buy a new one then and gonna look for a new car. Exciting. And yeah, let's first build this, get the steering rack in. It works out. And the steering column. So we even have a steering rollable car, which would be great. So with a little bit of smashing and fiddling around, I wanted to show you guys I can steer this car now. But I will show you if I can get out of this piece of crap. Ooh. On the truth, we could do this, and pretty far even. I don't care about that for now. Not that far. Wait. It won't even move. Okay. No, that sucks. But yeah, I can steer it a little, so I'm happy with that. Now I gotta find out why this isn't moving. Bugger. Okay, let's continue with steering proper first. Well, as said in a maybe previous video or in this video before that, I don't know yet. But this is stuck, and the other side has no brake pads in it, but I have a little less light there, so so we're gonna remove the calipers because we're not gonna use these anyway. And then we're gonna see if we can get this rolling again, because I wanted a rolling car and not a standing car. So let's do that. Okay, got the caliper off. Both sides are spinning now. Not very easy, but I want to keep my springs in here. And my springs are too low, so I want to weld a plate over this, but I'm not gonna do that now. So I saw another trick on Instagram Reels, actually, to put a tie wrap in there, and I'm gonna try and show you how while filming. So I'm not pretty good at this, but you just put this through the hole, which is a little harder than it looks, and then you just tie wrap it up and hope it stays there. So let's find out if that works. I will show you in a second because I can't do this with one hand. As you can see, the knot of the tie wrap is up there and it's true, and it doesn't go through because actually it's too thick. So I put it around the spring. Oh, around the spring. Maybe you can see it better from this side. Yeah, a lot better. Stupid me. And well, I had to put it up because it doesn't go in its own pocket. So I have to put a tie rod there. And there, don't forget, this is temporary. It's not forever. It's just to make it roll and keep it on the springs. But now we're gonna find out if I let this one down, it's gonna stay on there. Because I'm afraid it's gonna break the bottom tie wrap. Stretching. Yep. That doesn't work. So we have to check that when we lower the car down on its wheels and put these like, yep. Annoying, but okay. Sorry for a lot of missing content, but this is not for. So yeah, I had to put the wheel under it for just for looks actually. So now we can start on the back side, and we will. So for you, a couple of minutes, or maybe it's the next episode, a couple of weeks. Days, I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm gonna start on the backside now. Golf arches and the strut towers, so we can put in coilovers at the back. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, this looks freaking cool.